Kate Middleton breaks massive royal fashion rule. Greetings from royal family on my channel. The same never-ending parade of adjectives were used to praise the late queen repeatedly after her death in 2022. Steadfast, tireless, loyal, dutiful, constant. All the words you use to fool a good horse or a commander from the 19th century. Queens are supposed to be just that, stately, honorable figures who lead their countries and serve as unifying emblems. However, seductive, sultry, a noticeable hint of okay. Those who end up on thrones are not known for having even the slightest hint of sexuality, with the exception of Anne Boleyn, who uses her feminine cunning to seduce a gouty Henry VYI, a man who was never considered hot stuff. Thank you, please share my video. So I present to you today, excellentnews.com. Our readers, lords, ladies, and Kate. Hey, look! We have just seen the first prospective Queen of Great Britain and Northern Ireland who can be officially defined as dishy and not afraid to show it. Take note of the time and date. What is that? Should I return my membership card to feminism? For reducing a woman to what makes her desirable sexually? The South Korean state visit, which the royal family is currently immersed in, is something I'm sure all of us have noted down in our diaries with big red pens. As you can see, these excursions entail standing, courteous gestures, courteous smiles, courteous small chat, and courteous posing. They usually have such a soporific appearance that I wouldn't be shocked if Queen Camilla had need a Red Bull to even stay conscious and erect. Most state visits are so tame and predictable that some royal correspondents could pretty much file their material a full day ahead of time and just go to the pub. The Princess of Wales has thrown out any old whiskey-stained rulebook she may have inherited and left it to rot among the rhododendrons. That is the only difference this time around. Rather, Kate has simply shown off more of her legs than we have seen her since the first iPhone was released. It's likely that the British press corps is currently taking a much-needed break to recuperate from the shock. Beginning with Kate's departure, the position that Charles and Camilla played as Prince and Princess of Wales was taken on by the man in a suit, Prince William, the Prince of Wales, as they went off to fulfill their duties and meet President Yoon Suk-yeol and his wife Kim Keon-hee at their hotel. The entourage then made their way to Horse Guards Parade for the formal welcome, where Kate's flowing crimson cape turned out to be more statement-making than one might have thought. Rather, it parted as she ascended the stairs, revealing that HRs do, in fact, have legs. Very nice ones as well. Although Kate and her pins might have came close to breaking the internet in 2014, Kim Kardashian and her posterior might have done it in the present day. The princess not only made the decision to acknowledge that she does, in fact, have primitive body parts, but her strikingly contemporary appearance also indicated that she was actively disobeying the late Queen's maxim about not wearing hose. Over the course of the last 12 years, the 41-year-old has consistently shown off an astounding amount of pairs of obscenely colored tights, with a style that falls halfway between that of a Mormon woman and a traditional wife. But it looks like all those awful pairs of hose have been completely discarded. Luja Halablodi. I personally hope that, in a beautifully pagan celebration of the princess released from her nylon cage, Kate and her dresser Natasha Archer burned them all in a 44-gallon drum in the Kensington Palace forecourt. Thus, these fresh images of Kate, I believe that everyone may agree with William's insightful and strong observation from around 2002 when he observed the princess wearing student attire. Wow, Kate's hot show. But the situation is more complicated than it first appears. Unusually and blatantly attractive, Kate's appearance might reveal a lot about the state of affairs 15 months into her reign as Princess of Wales. Call it the knee bellwether. The more unusual or outlandish a princess appears, the more like she is starting to come into her own. The quiet, reserved Kate, who frequently wore clothing that harked back to the 1950s, is long gone. Rather, what we see now is a woman who appears to be enjoying her clothing far more and who is actively embracing larger, more dramatic looks. Nothing about Kate, Little Red Riding Princess, or her cloak was intended to blend in or not stand out. This is concrete evidence that the mother of three has been totally at ease in her new role. It really boils down to confidence, I guess, the belief that she can be herself and wear anything she wants to wear instead of blindly adhering to the more archaic standards of the past. Furthermore, the fact that she debuted her new appearance directly in front of King Charles and Queen Camilla implies that His Majesty is totally cool with his daughter-in-law bringing in a slightly more contemporary, albeit still very much contemporary, form of monarchy. It's not just what she wears. How long has it been since any of us saw Kate stroll off to present a plaque, you ask? Trim a ribbon, christen a vessel. Any memories of the old-fashioned royal excursions? Rather, the Kate standard has been to see the princess walk off in her array of rainbow-colored clothes like a rising star in the C-suite as she goes for her ambitious plan for the Center for Early Childhood at the Royal Foundation. Just this past week, Kate presided over the center's inaugural National Symposium, which brought a packed house of eminent scholars, scientists, and thinkers, including those from Harvard. The princess demonstrated her ability to bring people together globally when she revealed the findings of a global poll that featured 110 experts from 21 different countries at the occasion. According to her spokeswoman, "This is the next level," as reported by The Telegraph. This serves as a guide for how she will approach the direction of her career. Charles, too? He obviously feels his daughter-in-law is doing a fantastic job since on Tuesday the princess debuted a new tiara that hasn't been seen in public in almost a century. The state dinner that night. While other jobs may offer compensation based on performance, HRHing offers performance diadems. The king has complete choice over how to divide up the jewels in the royal family vault. The late Queen's diamond frame earrings, the Strathmore rose tiara, and a Jenny Packham dress were the Princess of Wales's outfit choices for the white tie occasion. For all of you jewelry enthusiasts out there, this is a significant piece. The late George VI, the Earl of Strathmore, gave it to the Queen Mother, Lady Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon, to commemorate her 1923 marriage to the Duke of York. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thus far, the state visit has been an excellent demonstration of professional standing about and international diplomacy, even with a few missiles fired by North Korea on the first day of the visit. Let us look forward to the second day when the curious nods will truly peak. Who knows, maybe we'll even get a peek of Kate's elbows.